I am Mrs. Jessica DeBlasi. I'm the principal of Reading High School, and it is my pleasure to welcome you to our Summer 2025 Commencement Ceremony. We are excited and honored to have so many graduates and their families and friends with us here tonight. Our goal for this graduation ceremony is to recognize the achievement and success of our graduating seniors. Your support and guidance in making this a successful and dignified event is appreciated. At this time, if you wouldn't mind silencing your cell phones, I would like to introduce you to the following dignitary with us tonight before we begin. Our school board president on the stage, Dr. Betts. Also on stage, Shay Del Rio Gonzalez. On stage, Mr. Jonathan Tinoco. And also on stage, Mrs. Patricia Wright. I would like to introduce our superintendent of schools on stage, Dr. Mumin. Dr. Mumin's cabinet, who is with us tonight, Assistant Superintendent, Ms. Julianne Klein. And also with us tonight is our Chief Legal Officer, Mr. Leisowitz. Our Secretary of the Reading School Board, Ms. Lisa Izzy. All right, get ready for this. I'm going to go through our entire administrative team. So our Associate Principals, Jason Schwambach and Ms. Amanda Hell. Our Assistant Principals, Mr. Andrew Alden, Ms. Raisa Berger, Mr. Tyler Carl, Ms. Cheryl Davis, Ms. Robin Harris, Mr. Christopher Neckel, Dr. Tony Oyola, Ms. Kelly Rupp George, Mr. Carl Shupp, Ms. Michelle Skiana, and Mrs. Geraldine Sepulveda Torres. Our Dean of Students, we have Patrice Bradley, we have Kathy DeMera, and we have Mr. Samboy Perez. Our instructional supervisors with us tonight is Ms. Christy Hetrick. And last but not least, our RVA director, Mr. Alexander Nogarola. All right, I think it's time. Can you please rise and let us welcome the outstanding class of Reading High School graduates of the class of 2025. Because we are going to begin with our national anthem.
Forward, march. Left, turn, march. Ready, set, color. Colors.
I'm first in the lineup to give my speech. First, I want to talk directly to the graduates. I write a speech every year for graduation because it's really nerve-wracking to stand up here in front of so many people, and I never follow my speech. And this is why. It's because when I see you literally do take my breath away. I'm extremely proud and honored to be able to be your principal. And when I look at you and I look in your faces, I just want to speak to you from my heart. So number one, I'm so proud of everybody for being here tonight. I know that it took you a little bit longer, but that's okay, and that's not a big deal. It takes everybody different paces to get where they need to in life. My paces were a lot different than maybe Dr. Ramin's paces. I don't know, but it's the goal and what you have set in your mind and where you want to go. It's really good to have something to look forward to and something to set your mind to. But also, it's really good to live in the moment as well. So live in the moment and enjoy what you have, because you honestly, I know it's cliche, but you don't know what tomorrow brings. So live in the day, embrace what you can in the good times and the bad, and learn from every single thing, because you'll never be able to live today again. So I really do urge you to really look around, take in this beautiful space that we are all in, and it looks so amazing here. This is the first time we've done summer graduation at our first Energy Stadium here, and I feel really honored that they allow us to have this here. It's such a great environment, and you do deserve the best. So I want you to take what you can from every single moment, be grateful for what you have, always strive to be better than you are, but also be grateful for all of the people and supports that you have in your life, okay? Set some big dreams and big goals. And it may not happen tomorrow, but step by step as you go through life, you will get there in whatever way is meant for you. So in closing, congratulations. We're going to miss you very, very much at the castle or at one of the academies that you were at, and things will never, ever be the same. But again, and lastly, thank you so much for allowing me to be your principal this school year. We're going to follow up with our first student speaker. And I'd like to introduce Miss Genesis Acosta Moran.
Good evening, everyone. Family, friends, teachers, staff, and most importantly, my fellow graduates. Standing here today means everything to me. Not just because I'm holding my diploma, but because of what it took for me to get to this moment. For those who don't know, I didn't graduate my class back in June. I'm here tonight because of a delay. One credit. That small detail held me back from walking with my peers I grew up with. It may seem small on paper, but what it did to me emotionally wasn't small at all. That credit carried the weight of failure, frustration, and feeling like I had let myself and everybody else down. When I watched my best friend walk the stage at graduation, I was extremely proud of her. But as I sat in the crowd watching the rest of my class celebrate without me, I felt a deep sadness I could not ignore. Even though I knew I wasn't a failure, everything in me was telling me I was. It's a hard feeling to describe, knowing your worth in your mind, still not feeling it in your heart. It's like being stuck in slow motion while everybody else is sprinting ahead. But the truth is, being delayed does not mean being denied. Your pace doesn't define your purpose. A setback is not the same as failure. It's just a different route to the same destination. This journey taught me patience. It taught me that strength isn't always loud and obvious. It looks like logging back into the program when you when you pretend it doesn't exist. Sometimes choosing to believe you're worthy of this moment even when you feel left behind. I wouldn't be standing here today without the people who kept me going. To my teachers, counselors, and to the people who checked in, who reminded me what I was capable of, from the bottom of my heart, thank you. And I have to give a special shout out to someone who showed up for me when I really needed it. Mrs. Rep George, you've been one of my biggest supporters this past few months. Even though I wasn't finishing on time, you still made me feel like I was enough. You believed in me when I was struggling to believe in myself. To anyone out there who's ever felt left behind, like you're missing your moment or like you're not enough, please hear this from someone who's lived it. You're not behind, you're taking the path that was right for you. And that path still leads to victory, growth, and to celebration, just like tonight. So to my fellow graduates, this is our moment too. We didn't take the traditional path, but we made it. And the strength it took for us to get here makes this victory even more powerful. We are not behind, we are no less than. We are right here for our journey. We are right on time for our journey. Congratulations, class of 2025. We earned this every step of the way.
Genesis, amazing job, thank you. Great job. We will now have remarks from our school board president, Dr. Betts.
Good evening. I heard somebody say, "All right," just now. So I hope the speech doesn't disappoint you. Mrs. de Blasi, thank you. Can we give a round of applause to our student speaker? Didn't you do an amazing job? I think Genesis just summarized everything I have in these 3 pages, but I'm going to try to, leave my mark this evening. So, good evening, class of 2025. You are still class of 2025, so remember that. To the parents, the grandparents, guardians, family members who are here today to support you, friends, my fellow school board members, our administration, faculty, staff, and distinguished guests. I first want to take this opportunity to introduce my fellow 8 voting board members, whether they're present today or not, who govern this school district and work tirelessly on behalf of our students. Our Vice President, Dr. Paige Brookins, Mrs. Shaika Del Rio Gonzalez, Mrs. Melissa Eggert, Ms. Ashley Jones, Mr. Julio Martinez, Mr. Nick Philippides, Mr. Jonathan Tinoco, Mrs. Patricia Wright, and our non-voting board member and superintendent, Dr. Khalid Mumi. Thank you. Thank you all so much. This is a concerted effort, class of 2025. And what I want to say to you, yes, it's the first, you're the first to have your graduation ceremony here tonight at the Redlands Event Center. And I want you to know exactly how special you are. If you look around this room, everyone is gathered to here tonight on this Wednesday evening to celebrate you. And I hope that you know how much passion and love that we have and work tirelessly for you. It is amazing that you have a village that supports you. But what I want all 101 of you to feel pride, that you are the queen and kings of the castle on the hill. And you will always be that. In life, we have roads that all of us have to travel. And along those roads, you have speed bumps, and then you have what we call traffic lights, right? And as you're going along the road, as you were traveling from K through 12, there were times when you were excited because there was always that green light that said go, and everything was going well. Basically, you had a home, you had parents or family members who supported you, you made it to school on time, there was food on the table, but while you were at that green light, there were another set of students who were at the orange light. Caution. They didn't have a place to sleep. They didn't have food on the table. They had no one who encouraged them to be at school on time. They had no one who looked out for them. But guess what? Some of them in that moment took responsibility and made it to where they wanted to go and continued to travel on that road. Then you have the others who came to the red light, who had the hard stop, who had one more credit to graduate, and they got discouraged and said, I wouldn't do it. You had someone whose parents couldn't afford to have an apartment or house, and they kept moving from place to place. And they said, I'm moving. And they wanted to stay here in Reading. And they said, we don't have a house anymore. You can't go to school. And they had to drop out in 9th grade, in 10th grade, in 11th grade. And some made it all the way up to 12 and didn't graduate. So I want you to know that for every light that you meet, you have to know what your goal is. At the green light, continue to be happy and go forward. At the caution light, always understand that there's going to be a bump in the road. But what are you going to do when you get to that caution light? Are you going to hope that you can go back to green? Or are you going to doubt and move to red? That is the choice that you're going to have to make. But what I'm here to tell you, this diploma that you're going to be handed today is the key, the very key to your success. And I don't want you to take it lightly. You can do whatever you set your mind to. This is just a time that you have to reflect that you were at a caution light, but guess what you decided to do? You decided to go back to the green light and show up today to graduate. So give yourselves a round of applause. So for every caution light, the orange one, that you get to, please make a pledge to yourself to go back to the green. And in the event that you get to the red, remember that you have the red and black. And guess what? You're red knights, right? And what do red knights do? We fight to the very end, correct? And we know that we have a village that is going to help us to be successful. Always use your resources, your goals, your trials, your tribulations, your success is unique to you. And guess what? The spirit of fighting to win at every juncture has to be unique to you. Your purpose wasn't for you and somebody else. It was unique to you. So I want to say congratulations. I am so immensely proud of you. I dressed up today so I could come here and celebrate you. So on behalf of my fellow school board members, go out, make a life for yourself, come back and let us know that you made us RHD proud. Congratulations, class of 2022.
Thank you, Dr. Betts. Next, we are going to hear from our Superintendent of Schools, Dr. Mooney.
Good evening, class of 2025. Collectively, let's make some noise and celebrate the moment. Secondly, we still got some love here. We have to give our love to those special people that are in this room this evening that helped you along the way in this journey, and those that couldn't make it, and some that are watching over us from above. Make some noise for them also, please. As has been said this evening, you are a special and talented group in many, many ways. You have completed a journey where you are leaving your fingerprints on the castle. It's so important. As said earlier by Principal de Blasi, it's not how you got here. You're here tonight, and that is so important. This is a form of success. So now the challenge is, because a commencement is actually a beginning, it's time for you to chart your course for your next steps, your next goals in life. And just what it took to get here, that grit, that determination, that fight, you're going to have to do it again, and do it again, and again, and again. Take some time. Enjoy the moment. Continue on that journey and try to find yourself when you get to those roadblocks. Perhaps it's a group of positive people that are around you. Perhaps it's quotes. We get these announcements on our phones all the time. Perhaps it's music. Perhaps it's a movie. Find time. I want to talk to you a little bit about my journey, because I believe my journey maps closely onto some of your stories in your journey. I always like to do this because summer graduation is special to me, because I was one of those students that didn't quite go straight from 9 to 12. My team knows this. I love 9th grade so much I did it twice. I struggled as a teen. For me, it was all about my hood. It was all about my homies. It was all about my boss. That's what it was, you know what I mean? That's what we did. But I found a group of teachers, educators, adults in the community that wrapped their arms around me and said, you're special, you're great. It doesn't matter what time you get there, but just make sure you get there, meaning graduation. Sometimes I get a little carried away because I'm feeling these moments. And like I said, find that quote, find that book, find those special people, find that song. And for me, I'm old school, I like rap. And for me, these may be names you may not heard of, maybe you have. I know your parents have. I was all in the Public Enemy. I love Tupac. I love Biggie, Gang Starr, but one of my favorite was Big Daddy Kane. The Big Daddy Kane. And so what happened, the words that he spoke, they breathed life into my dreams. So my name is Khalid, so instead of, Big Daddy Kane, he was the B-I-G, the D-A-D-D-Y-K-A-N. Dramatic, Asiatic, unlike me. I'm different. So compare me to another. If they can't hang, word to the mother. Come on, y'all know that. But what I'm talking about is that I'm one of those children that grew up in a non-traditional home. Never ever allow someone to say that you came up in dysfunction. If you've had love and you had shelter and you had a community of support, that's non-traditional, not dysfunctional. This guy that you see here today after failing 9th grade, I went on to a 2-year school, Northeastern Christian Junior College, which is similar to Reading Area Community College. I didn't go off to a 4-year school like my friends did. But what I did, I had that grit and determination, and I came out of NCJC with the Most Likely to Succeed award because I outworked people. I go up to Shippensburg University in the middle of nowhere at that time. I thought Shippensburg was on the other side of the world. But that grit and that determination and that fear of failure motivated me with passion and purpose. And I earned their highest, most prestigious alumni award. Didn't stop there. I said, let me apply to an Ivy League school, and they let me in. So I went to the University of Pennsylvania and earned a doctorate. And still to this day, I would do the coursework, but every time we had a break, I would look out the window at the landscape or looking at the skyscrapers downtown and saying, I never had access to this part of the city. That's why I'm here today to speak with you. You are a Red Knight. I impress upon you to have your fingerprints not only on the castle as you've accomplished, but have your fingerprints on the design of the city. This is your city. Your city. Don't let anyone tell you different. You are not less than, as our student speaker spoke of. So as an educator, I have to leave you with an assignment. And that assignment is this. The gift is called API. And API is what I use, and I still use to this day, to accomplish any goal I set in front of me. API is A-P-I-E. A is for assess. Assess the journey ahead. Create a plan. Implement that plan with fidelity, and then evaluate it over and over and over again. So when you get into a relationship that's you're trying to figure out where you're going, assess it. Create a plan. Implement that plan with fidelity and evaluate it over and over and over again. So I'm going to try this with you. When I say A, I want you to say assess. When I say P, I want you to say plan. When I say I want you to say implement. And when I say E, I want you to say evaluate. And then we're going to say over and over and over again. Got me in there? We got it? Yeah. So when I say A, we say assess. P, plan. I, implement. E, evaluate. Over and over and over again. I'm going for the graduates now. So graduates, when I say A, you say assess. P, plan. I, implement. E, evaluate. Over and over and over again. A, assess. P, plan. I, implement. E, evaluate. Over and over and over again. Now join me with the over and over again this time. So it's A, assess. P, plan. I, implement. E, evaluate. Over and over and over again. I am so proud of you, class of 2025. Please go out and change the world. Most importantly, go out now and change our city. This is your city. Take pride in it, and I'm so, so proud of you. God bless you. Congratulations.
With the kids all the time teaching them. You're so highly engaged. All right, so now we're going to get to some good stuff, part of our commencement tonight. I would like to invite Dr. Nolene Betts to come up here with me, please. And at this time, we're going to have the senior class stand, and Dr. Betts is going to present the class of 2025 to the board. So graduates rise.
On behalf of the faculty and staff at the Reading Senior High School,
on behalf of the faculty and staff at Reading Senior High School, it gives me pleasure to inform you, the President of the Board of School Directors, that the class of 2025 has satisfactorily completed the requirements for their diploma from Reading Senior High School. At this time, we will now present our graduates with their diplomas.
By the virtue of the authority vested in me by the City of Reading and the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania, and in accordance with the statement by the principal of the Reading Senior High School, I declare you to be graduates of the Reading Senior High School. Please present yourselves at this time to receive your diploma, which will be evidence of your graduation. Congratulations, class of 2025!
Genesis Acosta Moran. Kateria Nicole Dastis Jusino. Tayana Liz Satoria. Sophia Hope Melendez. Emily Nicole Reynoso. Ava Lee Federal. Andrew Daniel Herrera. Rainier Ramos Liriano. Jaden Mackay Jameson. Aiden Daniel Ruiz. Genesis Languasco. Jahaley Vargas. Anthony Vincent Irizarry. Jose Luis Torres Jr. Lorraine de los Ángeles Thomas Stone. Darlene Milagros Vero Perez. Shane Matthew Woodring. Melanie Annalise Javier Reynoso. Eric Hernandez. Michael John Paul Garnett. Sinaí Marie Sanchez. Juliana Janae Vasquez. Jaden Angelito Rentas. Heriberto Mendez Cortez. Christopher Michael Carvajal Jr. Gabriel Carmelo Tolentino. Anthony Lionel Leon Jr. Elmer Rene Guerrero Velasco. Jenzul Belanis Rosario. Manuel Arias Alvaro. Tierno Mamadou Saido Diallo. Ibrahim Khalifa Balde. Ronald Alvarez. Amaury Lopez Torres. Jeanette Linda Bryant. Emmanuel Nova Sierra. Enrique Emmanuel de Jesus Santana. Joan Rafael Reyes Rodriguez. Esteban Nunez Jackson. Josnel Jesus Pichardo Amparo. Carlos Antonio Quintanilla. Christopher Perez Roque. Jose Ramon Francisco Acosta. Karen Benjumea Castaneda. Jonathan Juarez Carmona. Andreli Contreras Estevez. Luz Liliana Villaturo. Ana Brenda Zavala Cruz. Khalees Unique Tucker. Alessandra Rain Holmes. Jandel De La Rosa Arias. Alexi Del Carmen Gonzalez Santiago. Karen Olivares Castaneda. Wilmer Perdomo Sierra. Emmanuel Santiago Espinal. Jeremy Alexander Marmol. Elijah Manuel Rodriguez. Elahedi Anis Jimenez Cotto. Bryant Alberto Del Carmen Bermudez. Luis Darlin Padilla Reyes. Nathaniel Rodriguez Bonifacio. Welkys Alexander Casano Nunez. Starlene Holguin Veras. Paola Nicolas Liberado Feliciano. Charlene Leandri Herrera. Samuel Torres Jr. Joshua Aaron Dennis Jr. Jolene Ruby and Ontario Martinez. Josmer Castro. Alexander Perez Ortiz Jr.
Hey, we're ready.
Okay, seniors, please stand up. And Dr. Betts, can you join me up at the microphone? All right, seniors, I would like to present you to our school board president, Dr. Betts, and she will now present you with the turning of the tassel.
You guys got it? Oh no? Okay, I'll wait. Hey, listen. We've waited this long. We can wait a couple of seconds. We're good? All right. Now, it is time to turn your tassels. So, as a symbol of the completion of our high school degree, please take this moment to turn your tassel from right to left. Class of 2025, welcome to the alumni class of the Reading Senior High School. I know there was a hassle for the tassel, but guess what? You made it.
Right.
may each one of you find success, happiness, and fulfillment on your chosen path. Go out into the world and make a difference. You are ready, and you will make your mark. Thank you so much, parents, family, guardians, and friends, for being such an integral part of this incredible journey. Your love and support have made all the difference, so congratulations to you as well. And thank you for raising such outstanding young men and women. Today we not only celebrate the accomplishments of our graduates, but also the profound impact you have had on their lives. Thank you, teachers and staff, to our Reading High School administration, to Central Administration, to our superintendent, to our school board members. Thank you. We greatly appreciate everything. This now concludes our commencement ceremony. Everyone, please celebrate and enjoy the refreshments that are in the back. And let's try it together. Once a red night, always